Yo, what's good, Silent Hill speed friends? It's Cypress, aka Sippy, just doing a quick and dirty, off the cuff video about what I know about this romper trick. Hopefully, it helps you out. So, the first big thing to know, to realize about this trick is I like to think of it as you're not really controlling Harry during the trick. You're more like controlling the romper indirectly through Harry. Your inputs controlling the romper in this trick, not really Harry. Because the point of it is to lure the romper into getting into the position that you require it to be in. Also, another thing to point out real quick is when you practice this trick, you want to practice it coming out of this door unless you're expecting to fail it, because when you come out of these stairs, out of the door, versus when you come out of them, like during this back hop here, your strafe is gonna have to be slightly different for the romper. So, I always practice it coming out of this door. First thing you want to do is, like, you want to turn Harry. You want to come out of the stairs holding your strafe button and your turning button to turn Harry into this corner right here. Pretty much, as soon as you turn to this corner, that's the angle that you want. It's important to have a good angle for this romper, because pretty much everything you do manipulates how it moves. If your angle is too sharp, the romper tends to jump early. Like this, that's not what you want. With this angle, you want to err on the side of caution and do it just like a little under sharply, if that makes sense. So that's the kind of angle you want. As you can see, the romper did like a couple pounces before it actually jumped onto me that time. Let me show you again. See, it did like 2 pounces instead of like 1. It didn't actually jump on me early. So you want to err on the side of caution when it comes to the angle of this initial strafe. However, if your angle is not sharp enough, like it was right there, the romper can start jumping towards you early, and it'll stick more towards this wall, which you can still get the trick with, but it's gonna be just a little bit harder to salvage at that point. So anyway, you want to do 2 strafes, and then you want to use your sense of hearing, okay? You want to listen and look for what the romper does, because you want to start strafing back between the romper's like second and third pounds, basically. So when the romper is up in the air between its pounces, that's when you want to start strafing back. Okay? So let me show you that. See? I started strafing back when the romper was mid-pounce, and you can hear it too. Use your sense of hearing, because you're not always going to be able to see the romper. Okay? Now for the second strafe back, you don't want to strafe back too early, because if you strafe back too early... Oh, I tried to strafe back too early, but it worked anyway. But what's gonna happen is the romper isn't gonna jump on you. See? It just ignores you, or it jumps on you too late. So you wanna make sure you do it in between its pounces. You don't wanna do it too early, like here. Otherwise the romper will ignore you. If you do it too late, then obviously the romper is just gonna jump on you and pounce on you instead. See, like that. That was too late. That was already when the romper was on the ground, really close to you. That's not what you want. You want to do it kind of when it's in the air. Like that. Now for the strafe back, you literally just hold the strafe button, and you don't turn Harry at all until you kind of hit the wall. This wall. But you don't wanna hold the turning button as soon as you hit the wall, because then you're not gonna get the slide down the stairs. You wanna start holding turn like a second after you hit the wall, or like a half a second. That's how you get the slide. The slide is the key to the strafe strat being more consistent than the turnaround. If you start turning too soon, this is what's gonna happen. You will get pounced on correctly, but you're not gonna get the slide. So, for the strafe back, just hold the strafe button all the time. It doesn't matter, but you want to make sure that you hold your turning button like half a second after Harry starts colliding with the wall. No, I'm messing it up. I've psyched myself out of doing the trick. There we go, like that. This is a really kind of feel-based type trick. You really just have to practice and pay attention to what you're doing until it kind of clicks for you. But once it does, the consistency for this trick with the top players, such as myself, Boris, and JJ, it's like 90%, you know? And me explaining it now is kind of messing it up because I'm more of a feel-based player. But, yeah. That's what you should be looking out for, and those are the things that can go wrong if you don't get the timing and your angles right. But best of luck. This strat is very much superior and very much worth the time investment to get correctly. Like I said, the consistency for top players is about 90%. There is a degree of RNG to this. The romper isn't going to behave the same every time, unfortunately. But most of the time, it will behave well enough for you to be able to get this trick anyway. Best of luck, Silent Hill Grinders. Don't be afraid to @ me in the Discord for additional help. You can also just ping me whenever you're streaming, practicing this trick. I would love to just, like, watch you and help you out and tell you what you're failing and why. I've taught people in the past, don't be shy, I don't bite, I love to help. But yeah, best of luck, thanks for watching, take care, peace.